Hi YouTube, Texas Girl Band here. Sorry I haven't made a video in such a long time. I've just had so much stuff going on. I really thought about that because I don't want to be like the person who makes excuses, but they're not excuses, they're reasons. Like, I've just had a ton of stuff going on. I'm about a month and a half post-op, and last time I made a video, which was about a month ago, I think that I said I was right about 210 pounds. So now I'm at about 208, which isn't really a huge amount of loss, but it is really important to me because I've had a very stressful month. I've been dealing with my husband's deployment, my daughter's had surgery, lots of things going on in my life, just really stressful things. And this is the time when I normally gain, because I am feeding myself and feeding my emotions, because I really like to do that. And I've kept that under control, and I haven't done that. And I think there were probably 2 days when I did maybe eat a little bit emotionally, but even on those days I did not break 2,000 calories, which is what I would be eating to maintain my weight. So I've almost every day eaten at least enough to lose a tiny fraction of an ounce. You know, and those fractions of ounces add up. So, what else? I've done that on my own. I don't have any restriction. I did have an appointment on the 8th or 9th. I can't remember. I can't even think what day it was, but Friday. So this is Monday and it was Friday. To get my first fill, and I love my surgeon. I just really think he's great. I think I was really lucky to get the person that I did. He's very personable. He's also very proficient. And so went to get my fill, and was kind of stressed because I have this huge phobia of metal and flesh, particularly needles. And it wasn't bad at all. It really was not bad at all. I didn't feel a thing. I don't know if it was easy for him to find my port or not, but it seemed easy for me, and that's what matters, right? So I was hoping for 3cc fill. I really thought, you know, just at least that, because so many people get 1cc and have to go back so many times to get to restriction. And I thought, well, at least if the first one is like 3 cc's, maybe that'll be great, because I'm probably not going to get very many fills. I think I'm going to have time to go back maybe for one more, and when my husband's deployed, it's just not going to happen. There's just no way. So what I have at that point is what I'm going to have to live with. So he did the fill. He had me sit up and drink water until I felt like it was going down. But I started to get kind of paranoid because I've never done it before. So I was like, well, how do I really know exactly what it feels like? And so about the third time, I was like, I think maybe it went slower. I should have kept going. So I got a total of 4.5 cc's, which is way more than I had expected to get, and I was super excited. But I have zero restriction. None. So I got a fill, but still don't have any restriction, and that's kind of irritating. But, you know, that's why they call it Bandster Hell, because that's what it is. I have another appointment in a month, and he told me that appointment would not necessarily be a fill appointment, but I'm hoping that if I go in and I tell him I still have zero restriction, that he will have mercy on me and give me a fill. I just hope. So anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. He also told me I need to keep, I'm going to check the time because I don't want this to go over. Okay. He also told me I need to exercise more, which I do. I've lost weight before and maintained it by walking excessively. I used to walk about 3 miles a day, 5 or 6 days a week. And I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was one of the best ways to lose weight ever. I just, like, I haven't had time to make these videos. I really struggle to put in the time. When I walk, I do walk 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm walking about 1.5 miles. I'm having to leave my house at 11:30 p.m. because that's the time that I have to get out and walk. From the morning, the minute I get up in the morning till evening, there's just a lot of responsibility and a lot of things I have to take care of. And I'm trying to balance things. I'm trying to make choices now that will open up time later for me, so that I can focus more on this, because it's super important. And the other thing is, I know that once I'm exercising, my energy level will be better, and I'll be able to do more than I do now. So it's just getting it started has been really difficult. So but my surgeon's right. I mean, it's important. It's something I need to do. So I'm really going to focus on that. That's going to be my goal this month. And I'm hoping I can make some update videos in between now and the end of the month so that I can let you guys know my progress. As far as other physical activity, my plan had been, my husband is super into karate. And I told him in January I would take a session of karate classes with him. It's not really my thing. I don't want to do karate. I was doing it to spend time with my husband, but also it's a great physical activity. I wanted to wait until January because I'm so top heavy and so large that I have pinched nerves in my back, and I wanted to lose enough weight to alleviate some of that to kind of balance out the extra activity. And so, of course, as soon as he and I agreed we would do that, he got told he was deploying in January because that's the way it always happens, right? So, I'm not going to do karate in January, but I am going to do the Couch to 5K. Again, I'm going to wait until I hit 199 to do that because it was at 225, and it sounds, again, like excuses, but when you have pinched nerves in your back, you don't want to make that worse. The worst thing I could do is push myself too far, wind up not being able to walk, and really suffering. And you know, it's just not possible for me to be in that condition. Like, my family would fall apart and the world would stop spinning if that happened to me. I'm convinced of it. So, but again, picking up on the walking, I'm sorry I'm kind of rambling. Again, I did not write my list of, you know, I need to say this, I need to say that. Physically, I feel great. My port is fine. Most of my incisions have healed. The big one is like sort of halfway healed, and I think it's going to scar a little bit more than I would have liked it to, but whatever. A little bitty scar is going to look a lot better than, like, you know, 80 pounds of fat around my stomach, so I'll live with it. What else band related? Not a lot that I can think of right now. One thing that's driving me nuts is I'm a very open person. I just, you know, lay my cards on the table, and, you know, so everybody I know knows I had lap band. And people don't really understand lap band. People, in their mind, weight loss surgery is kind of what they're used to seeing with a gastric bypass. So even people who are very supportive, who are very well-meaning, keep saying, oh, I know you're losing tons of weight. I can see it coming off. And, you know, oh, you're going to be so hot by Christmas. Well, I'm not. It's just the way it is. I'm going to be fat and jolly just like Santa on Christmas, okay? I knew that this would be a longer process, particularly in the beginning, but other people don't know that. And it's really frustrating for me to try to explain the whole thing to them. And I guess sometimes it makes me feel a little stressed that I'm not losing more weight, because I feel like I don't want to let people down. I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, she hasn't lost anything and she had surgery. So, but I just try to pull myself right back out of that. You know, I didn't have the surgery for anybody else. If I hadn't had the surgery, I would be fatter than I am right now. I'm 100% sure of that. So, you know, whatever happens because of the surgery happens for me, and I'm going to accept the pace that it happens at. So, but I do have to pull my head out of my butt sometimes when I get really frustrated, because I start feeling like I need to show everybody how great this is. I've been watching everybody's videos, and I really want to get on there and comment. I just want to tell everybody, it's so cliche because everybody else says this, but I really get it now when you guys say everybody's so inspirational, because you guys are. I mean, it's really motivating and it really helps me. I was watching Banded Wendy this morning. I was like, oh, I gotta make my video. So here I am making my video. Really, really happy that I decided to do this. It was scary in the beginning. I wasn't sure I was ever gonna say that, but I will feel better when I get restriction in my band, because it is starting to feel like a long-term diet, and I didn't want that. So, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to make another video after this one, and hopefully I'll be able to date a little bit more regularly than I have. Talk to you later.